Hey, I want to do a girl's face, and I've been wanting to do like a cute little Asian girl's face. Hopefully it turns out good. If not, it'll be a face of some sort. I'm hoping it actually ends up looking good. One of my goal is to make a cute little girl carving with an Asian look, so we'll see. It might turn out really weird. So this is already mostly a round log, but I'm trying to get the face to go back quickly away from the nose. Kind of slants back right away. Um, I'm not going to show ears. I want to just have hair sticking down. I want to kind of have a little bit of fuller hair look falling across her face some and going down here. Maybe falling this way. Not sure yet, but trying to get this to fall away. Got to get the forehead back a little bit from the nose. I'm trying to get this to come down. This is wedged too much here. Okay, I got some hair cut out, like up the neck, and I want to leave some hair coming down. I'm going to start pulling some of this off here to make her face a little thinner right across here. Maybe make the chin a little less. Kind of drew out a little bit where the mouth and eyes are going to go. Do a little bit more work right here on the chainsaw to get shape the face down a little bit, and maybe take a little off here. It's cold out here. All right, let me get this finger sander going. All right, so I got to get the cheeks smaller here, or I should say the jaw. Jaw's way too strong. Looks like the Godfather. Got to get. I want like this picture. I want the jaws and the angle of the jaw to be like petite and angled sharp. Um, I want to do the big eyes, the upturned nose a little bit. So that's what I'm trying to work on. It's way too strong a jaw and chin. Trying to get it down and get this down more. Just slowly working on it. And the forehead needs to angle back, and I think I got it too low. So I'm trying to raise this up a little bit right here on the forehead. It's right in here. So I want to have in a loose kind of bun sort of braid back here. Goes like this. So I actually got to get rid of a bunch of this. I want a little hair hanging down like in her face, but in the picture I'm going off of, it's kind of a bun. It connects in the back, and her hair is kind of really full up here and in the back especially. So I need to get rid of a lot of this right here. All right, now I'm trying to do the hair. Her hair right across here goes this way and then goes up. I'm trying to get this basic form here of a little bit of the loose braid look back here. So that's what I'm going for here. Trying to get some of this taken off right there. Make kind of where it looks natural, like hair. Going here and then carve this a little deeper and then have it kind of slope out. And then down here, start off with the powder in a container and put in the tiniest bit of water, stir it up, and then if you need any more, put a little bit more. But if you start off with water and dump it in, you'll end up with way too much. It takes the tiniest bit of water to mix this up. All right, so got this. So I've got holes. These holes I showed earlier, got to fill them in, and I'm going to sand them off later. Got a hole here, they're worm holes in this piece of pine. So I'm going to fill them in. Right here. I was putting in the wood filler, now it's dry. I'm going to sand off the wood filler, filled in some cracks right here. It's had like some wormholes in this pine. Back here there were some good sized cracks starting. I wanted to kind of smooth them in a little bit. So I'm going to sand this off, and then I'm going to maybe take a little off her hair right in here. Just kind of take off some of these corners looking right there. Make it a little smoother, not so much, looks a little too much of a corner right in here. You can see it. Smooth that out a little bit. I'm trying to get a braid back here. Right in here I think doesn't look right. Then I'm going to start coloring in her pupils right across here and think about starting to do some paint. Alright, so I'm trying to get some really fine sandpaper. I'm going to smooth her off more right here. Try to get the nose just right. Had one nostril on this side was a little high up here. And try to even it out and try to smooth it. Just smooth around the lips and the eyes a little bit. I'm going to put some base coat primer on this first of white, so it'll cover up some of these imperfections a little bit. There's something I would like to know if y'all are watching. If any of you are following along and trying to carve with me, like taking some of the things I'm doing and trying your own projects, I would like to know how it's going for you. Maybe send a picture of what you're doing. I'd be interested in seeing it, and also make comments of things you like or don't like about my carvings. I really would like to know, and especially if people are watching and learning anything from them. I'm trying to help show the things I use, the different burrs and tools and the steps I'm doing, so somebody could do it on their own if they want to. If you just like to watch, I really appreciate that too. Please leave a comment and share, like. This is the next one I'm doing. I'm trying to work on it's a little flat cutting burr. It's a really small one. I'm going to try to cut the eyebrows in. I don't want it to go too deep. I don't want her to have huge eyebrows like an old man. They should be just little thin eyebrows going across here, but they should stand out like the picture there. So that's what I'm working on next. I've been sanding on her lips, kind of using that fine sandpaper. It was 180 grit to get it a little smoother, take off some of the roughness. And I'm getting really close. I'm getting excited about kind of finishing touches on this one. I'm gonna start doing some painting. I think I was gonna do a white coat everywhere. I kind of like the idea of maybe just doing her hair and eyes and lips and leaving the rest wood. I'm not sure. If you have any comments on that, whether it should be all white or just maybe you'd like to see something where the wood shows more, tell me that too. I'm just curious what people are thinking. Thank you. Appreciate your watching. All right, so I'm going to go with just painting the eyes, the lips, and the hair, eyebrows. See how that looks. I'm going to start on the eyes. All right, little girl is finished. She actually turned out to me to look a little like a Spanish instead of Japanese. I was trying to go for the Japanese little girl that you saw in the pictures. Didn't quite capture it. So a couple things I'd like to change are I made the eyes way too big and her neck's a little bit too long. So put a little bit of a dress collar here. But her eyes are too big. I think next time I do a girl is going to be a little smaller eyes. I want to do more of the classical looking bust where they comes out with shoulders like triangle shape and then kind of comes down like the classic bust they have for like Greeks and Romans and stuff. But overall, I'm really pleased with it. Came out, looks like a girl. cute, but not exactly what I was going for. But I do like how things came out in general. So I'm pleased with it. Gonna give it a finish coat and she's all ready to go.